Well, hello. I gotta say I'm loving this lip gloss today. This is one of my favorites, and this video is not supposed to be about makeup. This one's not supposed to be about makeup, but I got a monitor right here, and I catch glimpses of my makeup. And I'm like, girl, yes. But no, this is actually one of my favorite lip glosses. This is Fenty's Hot Chocolate. If y'all ain't got this gloss yet, cop it, cop it, cop it. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Carmel Asha, and today's video, as my thumbnail suggests, is how does it feel to get laid off during the coronavirus pandemic? Okay, so here's the thing. I initially wanted this video to go a completely different direction, but I had already created the thumbnail, and I really liked that thumbnail, and I put time and effort into it. But I'm still going to touch on that topic, but ultimately what I wanted this video to be was just like kind of like a chit chat, a real casual kind of just chill. I really love chit chat videos because you can just be yourself, you know what I'm saying? Just be like, you know, no holds barred, and just say how you feel about whatever the topic at hand is. And basically, like I said, I just wanted to talk about like how I'm coping with the coronavirus pandemic, how it's affected me, my family, being one of millions that was laid off, and just things like that, just touching on that just briefly. So yeah, how does it feel? Well, you know what, for me, and I'm only speaking for me, it hasn't been that bad. It really hasn't been that bad. You know, when I received that phone call that the layups were happening, and that was that, was I disappointed? Yes, disappointed, because initially all of us thought that our jobs would be safe, because that's what initially was said. But I feel a lot of companies didn't realize just how serious this whole coronavirus thing, and didn't realize just how long this quarantine thing would go on. So I get it, you know, businesses have to make business decisions every day. But yeah, when the decision was made, was I heartbroken? Absolutely not. Let's keep it really 100, okay? Just disappointed, but not heartbroken. It really is a shame, but we gotta keep it all the way real. It's like you lose a job and you gain your freedom. Anybody out there that don't know what the hell I'm talking about, you tripping. Unless you've been working for yourself your entire life, which I say, God bless you, that's what's up. That's what I want my life to be. But otherwise, I would think you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? So when I say that, yeah, I wasn't heartbroken, this is what I mean. It is real. You lose a job, you gain your freedom. But like I said, unfortunately, life isn't that simple. You know, people got bills, people got responsibilities and stuff. But you know, I kind of just wanted to like touch on, you know, both aspects of it. It's just kind of nice when you know you can like get that extra sleep.
But I'm gonna get you high today, cause it's Friday. You ain't got no job, and you ain't got shit to do.
Do that thing you was putting off all that time that you was at work and kept telling yourself that you couldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? Now it's like we all have that opportunity to do that, and ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that at all. So if you got that freedom, I say take that freedom. Take that freedom, honey. Don't even like. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know, because I mean, hey, everybody has something that, like, since literally everything has been shaken up in our world. So you go from just going into your job every day and you get to see your co-workers and this and that. It's, you know, it becomes your norm. And now it's like, you know, we're connecting through group text and we're connecting through Zoom conference calls, and it's like, yeah, this is something that you now have to kind of get used to. So yeah, and but like I said, to be like totally 100, do I miss any of those things? The group texts and the conference calls? I don't. I don't. So yeah, so that was one or two things that I was kind of like, oh, I don't have to deal with none of that no more. God is good. And to be really real, we got to look on the bright side of everything, right? But the most important thing for me that has come out of this coronavirus pandemic and me being laid off and all of that is just that extra quality time with my daughter, and just with my family in general, but in particular with my daughter. It amazes me all the things and activities that we were not doing beforehand. Since all of this has happened and I've been home, we've been putting puzzles together and building Legos and painting together, and it's crazy to me that we weren't doing any of that stuff beforehand. So, and going outside and blowing bubbles, you know, playing with bubbles, and you know, one that long one, like the bubble wand. But yeah, so it's like, I always say it's just good to just focus on the positives that come out of a negative situation. So that for sure is one of the things that's good that's come out of the pandemic and the layoff, to answer the question on my thumbnail. But yeah, so I basically also just wanted to touch on how lucky, you know, and how blessed I am in this situation. Myself, my daughter, and my mom, we all live together. So unfortunately, you know, my co-workers or any of the other millions of people who were laid off, who were solely responsible for all of their bills and rent and power and all those things, my heart really goes out, because that is a huge burden. And although a lot of those things, they're, you know, deferring payments for people and things like that, you know, the stress of it all, I can't even imagine. So I am definitely blessed and highly favored that that we all have each other during this crisis. You know, my mom has me, and she's not alone. Thank God. I would feel so awful if I wouldn't be able to visit her and see her, and she would just be going through this alone and by herself. I mean, honestly, I feel for anybody in their apartment alone. I'm telling you, we really need to contact our single friends. Are you contacting your single friends, honey? And when I'm talking about, like, not single and with a child, I'm talking about like single and alone. They not okay. So that's what I'm saying. They're gonna tell you they okay, but I don't know. But you know, I'm just saying, like, for real, like, we really need to stay in communication with people, because it's tough. It really is tough. Like, I'm thankful all the time that I'm not totally isolated. You know what I'm saying? It's hard enough to, like, be in quarantine and be going through that whole process, but to be doing it in complete and total isolation, that's tough. That's really, really tough, especially for like a senior or elderly person. They really need, you know, that connection with their family, you know. So again, fortunately for us, we do have each other during this crisis. And then my daughter has that emotional and that mental support. It's really great. And like I said, for me, I didn't have that burden of being solely responsible for the rent and the lights and my car and my this and my that, you know. So thank God, like I said, you know. But for all those that are in that struggle right now, I say hang in there, and you know, God is good, you know. This will all, hopefully will all be over soon, and that some form of normalcy will come back to society. Although here in Georgia, they have started to reopen things already, but we already know that that's not necessarily a positive for us, because cases still haven't really come down. But you know, such is life. They're basically testing to see if we can live with this virus. And then we'll see what the aftermath of it all will be. So yeah, But anyway, guys, but yeah, feel free to comment down below how you're coping with this coronavirus pandemic. I really want to hear about it. How has it affected you? Were you one of the millions of people that's been laid off? Do you live with other people? Are you what I called single and alone, single and isolated? You know, how is it affecting you? I'm just, like I said, I'm just a curious person by nature. I just want to know, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so that's really what I wanted to do. Like I said, I just really wanted this to be a nice little sit down chit chat video and really talk about a topic that's just really super relevant right now. So yeah, and once again, thank you for tuning back in to my channel, and make sure you like this video, make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, hit the notification bell if you want to be notified every time that I post a new video. And yeah, that's that, guys. That's that. So yeah, my next video is going to be all about my daughter's 5th birthday. Like I said, she is turning 5 tomorrow, so we're all super excited and have some things planned and in store for her, so it should be fun. That video is going to be a totally different vibe than the first two for sure. And I'm looking forward to kind of introducing my daughter. I mean, there's a lot of you that already know her, but it's going to be fun to kind of see her on camera, and you know, hopefully she'll behave herself on her 5th birthday. But yeah, so like I said, guys, thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you again next time. And I just wanted to say, regardless of what your situation is right now, don't let nobody clown your situation. And what I mean by that is, if you're one of those people that's standing on those food bank lines because you got a family to feed, you stand on that food bank line proudly. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? You get that food and you do what you gotta do. Don't let nobody clown you if you've been unemployed and you ain't got no job right now. There's a lot of people, there's a lot of Tommies in the world right now. You ain't got no job, man. You ain't got no job. There's a lot of Tommies out there right now. So listen, don't let nobody clown you about that. Don't let nobody clown you about being on unemployment. Don't let nobody clown you about being on food stamps. Guess what? Get that help. Get that help, for real. And don't let nobody clown you if you living with your family because you're not in a position to take care of the responsibilities of an entire household. A lot of us live with our families, and guess what? It's a blessing. It's a blessing in disguise sometimes. Seriously. There's a lot of cultures where that's the norm. For real. Asians, Italians, the Puerto Ricans, Mexicans, they got 20 people living in their house. Okay? So, you know, don't let nobody clown you. Whatever your situation is, don't let nobody clown you. Like I said, it's challenging times, and it is what it is. We all basically just trying to live. We all trying to survive this. So I just wanted to kind of leave you on that note, because I always say, like, bitch, is your rent paid? You got food in your fridge? Okay, all right. Because don't worry about me. You know, you worry about you and let me worry about me. All right.